So how are you feeling about leaving Akin Lansdowne?
We'll be okay. That's how I feel. I feel like it was definitely caught us off guard. We weren't expecting it. So we just sort of were grappling with having to move everyone from Dufferin, and to then come in and get a letter basically saying like, oh, by the way, here's another 50 artists, including us, that don't have a home. So it was just sort of, yeah, I had a moment of like, oh my gosh, this on top of moving into Mocha, and it felt timing wasn't great, but then again, maybe timing was perfect because we'd already figured out moving people to King and Spadina, so it was really just actually maybe good timing because it was like, can we just have more space there? And we could get more, and it kind of worked out. So, yeah, it was inevitable that it would happen at some point. I think they just could have been a bit nicer about it. Yeah, well, it was interesting because I came in, and then Oliver and I worked away, and you could tell he had something that he wanted to say, you know, and then he was like, so, and kind of showed me that we got this eviction after we'd already been, basically, I mean, Oliver and I spend 8 to 10 hours a day together, probably 5 days a week. And so then we've just been so busy dealing with Dufferin to show that, and it was kind of I guess my first thought when he asked that was like, take a second to grieve. We had a moment of just like, this really sucks. Are we grieving the loss already of Dufferin, the first studio, which meant a lot to me because that was the first time I got involved with the kid, was coming in, saying, hi, I just moved here from New York, I need space, meeting Oliver who's mopping the floor, and like, I have a lot of emotional attachment to that space, but I also have a lot of emotional attachment to this space now too. And so does he. And this room that we're in too, which we've had so many meetings in and I'm working at constantly. And so I think we took a second to grieve, but we're also then proactive. And it was like, okay, what do we do? What could we do? What are our options? We could move more people to King and Spadina. Okay, let's email them and find out if we can get more space. What other properties are we looking at? What other areas are there? Like, we've always got a pretty big vision, at least, so it was kind of just a matter of like, okay, what are the possible scenarios that this could play out? Let's explore all of them as quickly as we can so that we can figure things out. And because we also wanted to let you and everyone else know as soon as we could, but we also didn't want to be like, this is happening, the buildings, our world's on fire, you know, you want to kind of be like, our world's on fire, but we've got 5 different extinguishers. We think these are probably our best ones, and we kind of go from there.
It's
you know?
really hard to find a community that
totally
works
yeah.
And
it's like you can have
gets you know.
Yeah, and as friends. Often we have lunch together now, and then like you see people more than you see other people, and yeah.
Yeah, and we share food and thoughts and ideas.
Everything.
And support. I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's very much like, I always, when people are kind of, I'm trying to explain Akin, I kind of talk about it like this, like beehive of different creative people. I think that's what it is.
Totally. Okay.
Can you hear that? More like sawing. Sculpture just fell down from the ceiling. See if the universe chants. Anything could happen at any time. This could have fallen and hit my eye, and it's gonna fall now.
What are they working on?
I don't know. I went up there, I opened the door, there was like a bed, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna interrupt whatever situation is going on here. It does feel like the sky is falling in on us. What was it? Isn't that a myth or a proverb or some... It's got to be some children's folktale about the sky falling in on...
I'm sure there is.
Chicken Little.
Chicken Little? What's the story of Chicken Little?
I forget exactly, but he goes around saying the sky is falling.
Ooh, look at that! Water pouring down.
Well, should we guard
the realities of
Oliver's
us slowly leaving this
work
building? Are people doing work above us very inconsiderately.
Gosh, wow, that's...
Should we cover that?
No, it's okay.